Hey, what is up, squad? TITOBODS here, and today we're going to finally debunk all the gossips, all the things that we are not unsure of, or we are unsure of with the LCD March versus the Cyrus March that we have last time. Now, here in this video, since most of you requested to do a video about the battle report, so here we are doing this video. We also have a video on the main fights, but I'm going to send it on the short so that you can check it out for yourself also if you need to. Now here in the battle reports, we're going to show you guys the bare battles without the rings, without the armor, without the mounts. Also, we did a battle with only old rings so that you will know that even though he has better rings, that I can still match up the challenge. Now, also, we did a ring plus mounts and also one mount, a single mount on his side, wherein it has the slow effect. If it will affect the battle. And stay tuned on that. But before we do that, don't forget to like this video, share this with your friends so that all the other interested players on LCD or on this fight right here or on the results of this one, they will be able to see it for themselves. And if you're new to the channel, you like Age of Empires mobile content, or you are a new player, kindly do subscribe to help the channel out. And in the process, once you ring that bell, you will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you guys. Now, anyway, having said that, let's now start with the battle reports. Okay, so we have a lot of battle reports already here, so I really wanted to do this right away because I don't want my battle reports here piling in because we already had so many. And once I fight again with other players, I'm going to lose a lot of shit here. Anyway, where the hell are we now? Okay, I think it's this one. So we did have a fight here. Okay, so first up, I want you guys to know that all the fights here are going to be the ones that are only necessary. Okay, so I think we started here, I guess. Let me check on that. Okay, so we started on this, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this is not counted. Let's go start with the bear fight. So this is the bear one. As you can see, as a bear heroes, your Cyrus, our Cyrus, is still dominating, but only with 47k left on our lives in here. As you can see, it's all bear. The skills, as you can see, are almost the same with almost the same star because they also have one missing star from one of their legendary skill. Now for the stats, you can see the difference in the damage here, the details, less activation. That's the one thing that we have noticed on LCD. They have less activations, and the more the activations of LCD does, the more it does damage and reduce the healing of our March. Now look at the comparison here. On the heals, we have 31k on Robin Hood. This is still the bear one. So we have 14k, almost 15k for Freddy, 16k, almost 17k for our Mansa. Now you're going to see what's next after that. So this is also a bear one. We won the second fight. So we have like 30k now left. So as you can see, it's moving depending on the activation chances. We have now 17 activation chances on LCD and we have 39 here. The damage are almost the same, but as you can see, the damage of LCD did increase by a little bit. Also with the heals, also we have that one. Now, for those of you guys who are still not convinced of our troops here, as you can see, we have T7 both. T7, I still have more troops than him though. Also, he has better, when it comes to only this one, just a little bit better, but we have the same skills. As you can see, we still have one missing piece there, but they are better on the heroes. But as you can see here on the research, for our troop research, we have way better research. As you can see, we have 11k, 11.4k on the research, and they have 10,400k on their research. So it means we have better research on our troops. Now here, we lost this one. This one is with the rings. So the first fight with the rings now, we lost. And as you can see here, the activation chances now of LCD is higher. That is why we lost. Also here, look at the damage of LCD. Now the heal, look at this. They have now better heals on their Robin Hood. Although we used the usual heal ring that we used, which is, I think this is better for Freddy right now. And I'm using my trunk heal elsewhere, so I have to improvise. But anyway, this is what I use most of the time. So this is about it with the first fight on the rings. Now we have the second one. So here, as you can see, same rings, same troops, same everything, as you can see. And we have the same rings, we won. It means that we are on the right track and the right build. As you can see, T7s comparison-wise. The only thing that's really different here is the activation. Look at it again. Just 17 activations for LCD. We have almost the same activations always on your Richard, or sorry, your Cyrus here. And on the stats, look at the difference in damage when LCD doesn't activate that much. His signature skill, there is a lot of problems with the damage and the cancellation of the heals, because we have healed here for almost 40k, but when LCD has higher activation chances, we lose. Now we won every single fight, every other remaining single fight with the rings. As you can see, another one with the rings here, we won because it just showed that we have the best value also for the rings, as you can see there. And I will show you again the activation chances, really low. Look at that, really low on the part of LCD. It means that the damage and the fight of LCD really depends on the activation chance. Look at that. When he has better activation chances now, as you can see here, still with the rings. And I told him to get himself the mount to at least get a little bit of advantage. Also, this one is what I really want him to get because of the movement speed. Now look at how much difference in the total remaining troops. We have 62k remaining troops. That is way better than what we have on our remaining troops, which is also 60k here. Then on the other side, we have 60k also. So he has 62, so he has a little bit better remaining troops than what we have with our Cyrus. That shouldn't happen, really. So we have now still 17 activation, but we have the slow. So we have the slow almost the entirety of the fight. That's why he has more damage also. And plus, of course, the Sunder and the other effects there. Now, once we have reached the okay, so we have a lot of ring fight here, another ring fight here, I think, and then here I think he won the ring fight with the regular mounts. Okay, so in this one, I haven't yet upgraded my mounts, right? So I'm going to lose. Now, next up, we upgraded our oh, sorry. So I have asked him to remove all his adornments. So our mounts is way better. So we won this fight. So every time that he will miss the slow from the adornments, he will lose the fight from the slow. And also with the activations. Look at the activations again here. Look at the activations again. 16, just 16. And also without the slow, the adornments with the entanglement. Another one here. So you can see here. Now what I did was to upgrade my adornments. So my adornments here now is almost at the same level as him because I upgraded it to level 20 now. So we are almost there on that level. And I only have 17 here on my Mansa Musa. Only 17. So you can see there. Oh, not this one. Mansa Musa. Okay. So 17 only on Mansa Musa. That is why we have less, a little bit less when it comes to the power. But it's almost the same, bro. Even if with the signet rings, you all know that we are using the same signet rings and we are winning by a lot. But this time around, we only have 35k troops. So it means that we have, our LCD has a better chance of winning. And get on the second fight after we have both rings and same rings, same mounts, same everything, same troops, and the T7s, everything here. So you can see now, let's see the activation chances. Once LCD has higher than 17 activation chances, as you can see here, and also with the entanglements help, when it activates, you can see the damage now of LCD is 145k. And now the heal, look at the difference of the heal of your Robin Hood. So this is actually what kills this March is the heals. So as you can see before, when we have better heals on Mansa Musa and Freddy and less heal on Robin Hood with the activation of your skill of LCD during the slow state or slowed down state, the heals of these two are better. But when they are slowed and the seed has more activations, these heals are way lower than your Robin Hood. That's actually how I perceive it, how I see it. The lower heals they got, the higher heal Robin Hood will get because they heal are cut in almost half. Because skill of LCD here will give you like I think 40 something. 40 something, no, not that one, the commander skill. 40 something, 45% healing effect. And also the activation here is this is really good. It really helps a lot. Now next up is I think we do a full gear. Okay, so as you can see here, the full gear, the full same rings, same mounts with the adornments, same troop levels of research, same troop type with the T7s. Now as you can see here, we have won this fight, but look at the activations of LCD, only 22. Although the damage of LCD is 124, we have more damage. The difference here is that LCD should have won, but the thing is we have better activations. 54. So I perceive this, if we are swarm and we are attacking Elcid and we are swarm, this is what will happen mostly. Cyrus is going to get the best out of it, and Elcid is going to surely lose. But if Elcid is not going to be the primary target of your Cyrus in a swarm situation, Elcid is going to get the best out of Cyrus, because Elcid is going to cancel out 45% of the healing that your Cyrus can produce. Look at this again. The healing power is now less, 55%. So it means that when we attack them, the healing didn't really caught on. As you can see, 29k, 26k on the healings, which is more than the healing that your Robin Hood have gotten or have made. Look at that. So as you can see there, this is 57k, something like that. And then we only have like 55k in here. So it's better than what Robin Hood has. But before or after this, we didn't change anything again. Look at this. We didn't change anything. Same goes on the time we won. But now look at the remaining troops versus when we won. This is our remaining troops, right? 45k. But when they won, the remaining troops are 83k. Look at how much remaining troops is that, bro. Now look at the damage of your look at the activation chances now. Just 25. There is no changes at all. There is no changes. The only thing here is only the activation chance. The activations of Cyrus now is lower. Then look at the heal, bro. 24k versus 41k. Now, when Cyrus is winning, he has way higher heals. He has better activations. But when Elcid is winning, the activations of Elcids are good. Also, the damage are, look at that, the damage are good with the total healing of 41k. Now, all of these remaining fights, we lost. We lose all of these fights because of that same fact. No changes at all in everything. Now we have better activations, 38k, 38 activations. Then we still lost this fight. Look at the difference again on the heals. This is just almost 45k of healing, and this is 58k of healing. Now it's because of this one. Look at the activation chances, 10 activation. Control times, 20 times. If you're going to consider the other times or the other fights, it was way lower. But this one, we have 20 times. And then we also have the activation here of the skill of LC is 20. Which is really, really good. Look at the heals here. 29k for the protected battle, which is a lot. And then we have 25k of healing also for your signature skill, which is also a lot. And it is really, really the thing here why Elcid is winning is because of that. We also did try to fight with an auto. So this the auto here is not moving at all. So I hit his auto with my skill, commander skill. That's why his auto has damage on it, but my auto doesn't have any damage on it in this fight. So I have my auto here with me also during this fight, but it doesn't show because it was not attacked and never was hit during this fight. So as you can see, we have the same gears, we have the same rings, everything. We have better troops. As you can see, 11 mil, and also we have here now T7s, both T7s. And as you can see, I think this is the last fight that we have. Okay, good activation, right? 38. Now he has good activation too. 21. Another control time, same as before, 20 and 10. And then heals. Look at heal. Look at here. Okay. So as you can see here, 154k damage of your Elcid versus 107k damage of your Cyrus. If you're going to tell me that my Cyrus is really weak, well, look at just the research that we have versus the one that they have, right? Also, we have better renovations because they have less renovations. So you can see here, that's all about that's all about it, guys. It really depends on how you build your troops, right? Even though we have some advantages and some disadvantages in the process, you cannot still deny the damage that you have on your bonuses. For those of you guys who doesn't know how much the damage percentage when you are attacking for bonuses, just check for this one. So not this one, the counters. So the countering units will deal 30% more damage to the countered units. So I think that's about it for this video, guys. I hope that we have a closure on this unit. So the overall conclusion here is there is 100% a chance, not just a chance, but a huge chance that the Elcid can actually defeat a Cyrus March with Freddy and Mansa Musa. But the thing here is that if you have a Vlad in this unit or another hero with a damage in this unit like Burica, I'm not yet sure about that, but maybe we can do that and tackle that later. Because as you all know, that Elcid March is canceling out heals. That's why they are doing this to our Cyrus. But the thing here is, another thing here is that if you're not going to have a heal on the Cyrus side though, what will happen versus the other heroes that are attacking you? So there are only a few Elcid in the game, super rare Elcid that you will see in the game. And there are a lot of other players ready to swarm you. And with the help of Barbarossa in the lineup, it is really tanky. Just ask our Kraken Baalkali, and if you're going to ask your Krakens who have faced us before, they will tell you how strong Baalkali is, and his lineup, his march is Cyrus, Barbarossa, and Mansa Musa. Even with Vlad, we tested Vlad for him. We used Vlad on his Cyrus and everything else, but the best part still is Cyrus, Freddy, and Mansa Musa. That's the best lineup still for that. And we did advise to do a separate lineup for a Cyrus or for a Vlad and wait for, let's say, Roland. But I think it's going to be Vlad, Boudica, and another one. If Roland is going to be on the Cyrus March, I think either Freddy or Mansa is going to be down for the count, and Vlad with Boudica can get either of those two if Roland is going to be on the Cyrus March. So I think that's about it for me today. Hope you have learned something, and we have closed out this panel on the debate about if ever the videos are real for Cyrus and Elcid. Now, if you like Elcid and if you are curious on what Elcid can do with other marches, if other marches has a lot of heals also or are as tanky as Cyrus, like let's say you have other marches that are healers, like let's say Ram with a heal and everything, and other heroes maybe not maybe Ram, because Ram is a pure damage dealer. I'm not sure that Elcid can actually withstand the spam of Ram's skill. But other healers though in the game maybe. But we're going to do that for sure in another video. But anyway, hopefully we can get our hands on the Leader Donut again in the future or other Elcid players. If you are an Elcid player, you want to test us out and we are on the same event, maybe we can do another video with other heroes versus an Elcid lineup. But right now, as I've said, an Elcid lineup is good to cancel out heroes with a lot of heals, even Cyrus. Now, I think that's about it for this video, guys. Hope you have learned something from this one, and we will end this case here. Hope you have a great weekend, guys. Have a great day to everyone. And as always, if you need anything from TITOBODS, just leave your questions in the comment section. Or if you have your very own Elcid March, kindly let us know in the comments also. And if you want to share your lineup or your build for your Cyrus or your Elcid, kindly leave them all down in the comments. And you know me, I answer all your questions as soon as I can, the best way I can. And as always, have a great day to everyone. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.